Happy House, presented by Creative Kid Stuff. Watch the Happy House. We're taking a second look at some of our favorite science experiments with Liz Heinecke.
I watched my friends' kids, and when they come over, we do a science project, so we called it Science Wednesdays. Then I started a website, and eventually a publisher came to me and asked me to do some books for them. So that's how it all started.
We are in the backyard. It's beautiful and the perfect day to try some science. It's slimy science time with our friend Liz Heinecke. It's about to get real messy, but we don't care because we're outside and it's all about science. Stay tuned. Hi, I'm Happi. I learned early on things are much easier with a little help. I also have a few tricks of my own to share. It's go time, people. Welcome to the Happy House, presented by Creative Kid Stuff. Today's supermom is Liz Heinecke, scientist and entrepreneur.
Yeah, I do a lot of stuff.
And banjo player.
Yeah, that too.
So Liz, first of all, what's your favorite part about being a mom? And this is kind of a hard question, honestly.
Oh my gosh, it is. You know, I think it's just seeing the world through my kids' eyes, and they're so excited about things, and other than that, it's like mostly just hugging them.
That's a good one. I like that too. And when they hug back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Even my teenagers.
That's nice. So you have a series of books all about science, which are amazing.
Thank you.
But how did you get started with that? How did you start writing books?
So I worked in a research lab for 10 years before I had kids. And I got my master's degree in science while I was doing that. But I decided to stay home with my kids and see how, career change.
Yeah.
And loved it, but I started naturally doing science with them. I watched my friends' kids, and when they come over, we do a science project. So we called it Science Wednesdays. Then I started a website, and eventually a publisher came to me and asked me to do some books for them. So that's how it all started.
It all started.
Yeah.
And it was a great evolution because now your kiddos are bigger, so you have time to do more things outside the home.
It's been a dream. I mean, I realize how fortunate I am to be doing this. It's great. And they still like doing science with me. And it's cool. As they get older, we do more complicated experiments. So I just really enjoy it.
I love it. So writing a book, that's a big deal. A lot of people wonder about it. If you had any advice to give somebody about getting started, what would you say?
Oh, that's a good question. I would say to follow your passion, find something you're really interested in and write about that, and start a website, start a blog, write every day. That's the best way to learn how to write.
Write every day.
Write every day.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
And finally, if you were to have one piece of advice or tip for parents about getting their kids involved in science and doing science at home, what is that?
I would say let your kids follow their passions. So approach science in a way that's interesting to them. If you have a kid who loves art, kind of look at some art science projects. If they love tech, find some techie projects like making, gloves for their iPhone. And don't take over. Let them do the project. You can help them when they need help and you can guide them, but let the kids be in charge of what they're doing.
That's sometimes one of the hardest things about being a mom.
But you got to step back.
Got to step back.
Yeah.
Step back. Thank you so much, Liz.
So much fun. Thanks, Happi.
Liz, I love doing experiments with you. And I think the kids love it even more because they get slimy sometimes.
Yeah, we made slime on your show. It was so much fun. And then remember we made volcanoes, super simple volcanoes.
Yes.
And then combine the two to make what?
Slimy volcanoes?
Oh yeah.
It doesn't get much better than that.
No, it doesn't.
We're in the backyard on a beautiful summer day, and it's the perfect day for doing some science.
It's a great day for doing science, and I love doing science outside.
I do too. Liz, thank you for joining us. I'm really excited. Chandler and I have your previous book, Kitchen Science Lab for Kids, and we love it.
Yay.
But then this new book came out, Outdoor Science Lab for Kids, and it is full of so many great ideas. And what I love about this, it makes science accessible for families and really easy to do, and I think that's a huge thing.
Science should be affordable and accessible and fun, most of all, right guys? Science should be fun. So
we have our junior scientists with us, and what are we going to do today?
Today we are going to make volcanoes. Have you guys ever made a volcano before? No? Volcanoes, the kind we're going to make, are chemical reactions you can do with chemicals you have in your kitchen. Do you guys have vinegar in your kitchen? Does it taste sweet or sour? Sour, right? Can you guys say acetic?
Acetic.
Acid.
Acid.
Acetic acid.
Acetic acid.
That's the science word for vinegar. Now, vinegar is a mild acid, which is why it tastes sour, kind of like citric acid, which is in lemons, right? So that is the first ingredient in our chemical reaction. The second ingredient in our chemical reaction is baking soda. Do you guys have some baking soda down there? Can you show me where it is? Can you say sodium?
Sodium.
Bicarbonate.
Bicarbonate.
Sodium bicarbonate.
Sodium bicarbonate.
Nice. So sodium bicarbonate is the second ingredient in our chemical reaction. Now, who knows what a chemical reaction is? Anyone? Raise your hand if you know what a chemical reaction is. Does it sound hard?
Oh, I think I know.
What do you think it is?
It blows up.
Something can blow up.
That's the reaction to a chemical reaction,
That is
right?
the reaction to a chemical reaction.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you combine two things, they blow up. But all a chemical reaction is when you combine two or more things and you make something new. So the new thing we make when we combine baking soda and vinegar together is we make carbon dioxide gas. Can you say carbon?
Carbon
Dioxide.
dioxide.
Yes, carbon dioxide.
Carbon dioxide.
Very good. Who wants to make a volcano?
Me.
All right.
I want to be part. Can I be part of this too?
I suppose, Happy, yes.
all right,
Okay,
good.
so do you need test tubes to do science or fancy equipment? No.
No.
What do we have in front of you there?
Water.
Empty water bottles, right?
Recycled water bottles.
Recycled water bottles. And I have filled them up most of the way with vinegar. We're gonna combine our stuff, but first we wanna make our vinegar be our lava. So I think lava should have a color. What color is lava in real volcanoes?
Red.
Red or yellow, right? And when it cools, what color is it? Black. It can. Right?
is it gray or black?
It can be gray or black, yes. Okay, so everyone has some food coloring. Put a few drops of food coloring into your vinegar. Around a half a cup of vinegar works well in these little bottles. I see that one of them there is almost completely full. I must not have really been measuring, but
It's gonna be exciting.
we'll see what happens. That's what science all about. Now everyone has a little paper cup. Go ahead and fill your little paper cup up with baking soda.
So it's probably like a half cup of baking soda that we're using.
Yeah,
right?
fourth to half a cup.
Okay.
Probably more than we need, but
Yes.
it's science. We're doing it outside. We can get messy out here,
We
right?
like a good reaction.
All right, is everyone ready? And we've sort of pinched one end of the paper cup into a little pouring spout. Do you guys know what these are?
No. No.
They are coffee filters. So everyone pick up your coffee filter.
Mine is raw.
Yep,
That's
it's
exactly
on
how it should
purpose.
be.
I actually tore off the small end, and you can put the cones over your volcanoes.
So we're making our volcanoes look like volcanoes,
Yep.
basically.
Do they look more like real volcanoes now?
Yeah.
You can use markers to color these, which is kind of fun. You can color them to look like volcanoes. Now I'm gonna have all of you get on your knees and kind of sit back a little bit because I don't want you to get wet if these go further than I think. But make sure you can still reach your volcano. On the count of 3, you are gonna dump your baking soda down into your volcano and then move the cup away. You don't have to pour all of it in. You're just gonna kind of shake it down in there.
All right, so pour it in fast,
On the count
you
of 3,
guys.
1, 2, 3, pour it in really fast, all at once. Now stand back.
Woo!
Oh my gosh, you guys, what do you think?
I love it.
They're so fun.
Oh, yours is pouring in a lot.
Wow, that's amazing. What do you think would happen if we dumped a little more vinegar into them? Should we see? Let's just try it, okay? So when you're doing science outside, you can also,
Woo!
oh, so most of the baking soda's on the ground.
Can we do more? Can we do more baking soda?
Yep, if you have any more baking soda, you can dump it in and see what happens.
That.
Can I put more in?
Yep,
Look at
go
this
ahead.
guy.
Oh, nice. Pour some more in.
Hey, kids, who had fun today learning about science?
Me.
Yeah. It's not just all about books. It's about getting out there and making it happen. And these things, it's vinegar, baking soda, food coloring, and things we just have in our own kitchen.
Yeah, and it's so great to do science at home because there are no time limits, no grades. You know,
Yep.
your friends aren't watching you, so you can just try whatever you want.
I love it. Hey, you guys, what do you say to Liz for bringing us this experiment?
You're welcome. You guys are good scientists. Oh, look at that one go. Nice.
Thanks, Liz. Let's do it again.
Thanks, Happy. Super fun.
Coming up next on the Happy House, presented by Creative Kid Stuff, it's slimy science time. Are you guys ready? So when I say you're ready, you're gonna be like, yeah, right? It's science time on the Happy House. We have got some special guests, and we are back with Liz Heinecke, author of Outdoor Science Lab for Kids. We're gonna do some fun experiments here in the yard.
We are, because there's no better place to do science than outside.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
But I think first we should start with a song.
Yeah, I always make kids sing the science song first. Are you ready? Repeat after me. Physics,
Physics.
biology,
Biology.
chemistry,
Chemistry.
yeah,
Yeah.
physics,
Physics.
biology,
Biology.
chemistry,
Chemistry.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nice job, high five. All right, so you guys want to make some slime?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I love about Liz, you guys? She makes science fun. Like, I think science is a subject we do in school, but actually science is part of life every day. Everything we do is science.
That's right. In fact, we're going to use some kitchen chemicals and some art chemicals today to do our science experiments. So, who has ever used glue in your art class? Yeah. Can you say polymer?
Polymer.
Say poly.
Poly.
That means many. Say mer.
Mer.
That means parts. So say polymer.
Polymer.
Many parts?
There you go. So polymers are just these long molecules, kind of like beads on a chain. Everyone lift up your little glass cup. That has glue in it. Glue is a polymer that is these long, slippery molecules. Look at this. They slide past each other, and we are going to use it to make our slime. But first, we want to make it even slimier. So we are going to water down our glue. There's a water bottle there. Pour a little bit of water into your glue and stir it up.
How much?
Maybe a couple tablespoons, so like this much in your
Like
your
a
bowl.
splashy and a splashy?
A splashy and a splashy.
Okay.
It's a fun experiment because depending on how much water you add, you will get more slimy slime or more rubbery slime. So a good splash, then pass it down. All right, everyone add a little splash and then stir it up with your, perfect. Pass it on, stir it up with your popsicle stick. Okay, then after you get your water in, everyone choose what color you want your slime to be and add a couple drops of food coloring. Because slime is way more fun when it's colorful, right?
So
and then
we've
mix it
got-
up.
We've got glue, water, and food coloring so far.
Yep, kind of equal
Easy
amounts
breezy.
of glue and water and a little bit of food coloring.
Okay.
Mix it up. This is our polymer. So now all these strands, okay, mix it up more. Add a little food coloring.
Oh yeah.
What
pick your
color do you guys
color.
want? Does anyone want green slime? Green? All right, here. Stir it up. How about,
Oh, yeah.
what color do you want?
Are you doing blue, Ava?
Blue.
Blue? Can we have the blue down here? Awesome. Okay, do you want to put it in yourself? Yeah, put a couple drops in and then stir it up. Okay, that looks like some good
Ooh.
potential slime. All right, can you guys say the word cross-linker?
Cross-linker.
We're gonna add some borax laundry detergent to our slime as a cross-linker.
What actually, I have used borax to make slime for years, but like, why is it borax? Is it a specific laundry detergent? And what about the detergent makes the slime happen?
That is a good question. So, I've heard you can use other detergents. I haven't tried them. That would be a fun experiment, perhaps to try at home, test some different detergents. Borax has something in it called sodium tetraborate. Can you guys say sodium?
Sodium.
Tetraborate.
Borate.
Simple, right?
Say sodium tetraborate 3 times fast.
Sodium tetraborate.
And I don't know. Oh yeah, that's nice. Well done. I don't know how exactly it cross-links the glue molecules,
Yeah.
but something about it it connects them together.
It's a synergy.
Yes, there you go.
Okay.
So we have all these, everyone stir your glue up. Stir up your glue. You have all these long, slippery glue molecules. So I have mixed together maybe a cup or 2 of water and several spoonfuls of borax. Can you guys see the borax detergent in there?
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be exact. You just add a lot so that your slime will cross-link. So I'm gonna pour this in each of your bowls to cross-link your glue molecules together, and then I'm gonna have you guys stir it up after I add this, okay?
Slimy.
Oh, it's already happening with
stirring.
Ava's.
Start stirring your...
Liz, I love everything you're saying about this science experiment because 1, it's fun, but 2, you're saying about, enough, some, and I think a lot of times when we're doing science at home with our kids or think about tackling that,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, I'm not a scientist or I wouldn't know how to do
It looks
it,
like
but
gum.
it's not that hard.
It's not that hard. And it's like, you know, when you're baking, you often have to add exact amounts.
Right.
So some science experiments are a little more fussy.
Yes.
Most of them are more like cooking.
Yeah.
You just try it and see what happens, and that's really what makes science fun in the
I love
first
it.
place, right?
I love it.
Okay, so everyone, if you are brave,
Too slimy.
hold your glue out over the grass, because we don't want to drip all over the bench, and pick your glue up. Oh, actually, do you guys want to come out in front of, why don't you come around here? Okay, Come around here. Everyone come around here. Come around here.
Oh, what do we
That's
got?
right. Now everyone,
Looks like an egg.
everyone on the count of 3, let's pull your slime out. Hold it out. 1,
You can
2,
with the stick.
3. You can use the stick if you don't want to touch it. You want me to help you?
Oh, yeah. Ooh!
Whoa, what do you think? Can you see that? What do you think, Happy? Is that some good slime?
That looks like something from an alien.
It really does. This is a fun one to do at Halloween, of course.
Yes.
All right.
I love it. I want to feel. Oh yeah.
I wanna
Ava, nice
feel.
work. Or Emerson, nice work. Liz, this was fun and amazing. I want you back. Can you come back?
Anytime.
All right, thanks. Coming up next on the Happy House, presented by Creative Kid Stuff, it's about to get real messy, but we don't care because we're outside and it's all about science. It's even more fun with science. We are combining our slime making and our volcano making, from what I understand, Liz.
That is correct.
To make what?
To make foaming slime or slime volcanoes. What do you guys think we should call them?
Slime-many volcanoes. Crazy
Okay, slime-any volcanoes.
Slimy
I like
volcanoes,
it. Good
yes.
name.
Okay.
Volcanoes.
So I'm guessing, just like we always do, we're using things from our own kitchen. Is that correct?
We are. We're using glue, vinegar, baking soda, and borax laundry detergent.
Okay.
So that's a question I was going to ask the kids. Do you remember what we need to make a volcano? What 2 chemicals? We need vinegar and...
Baking soda.
Yeah. That's right. And then to make the slime, we needed borax laundry detergent and what else?
Food coloring.
Food coloring and glue.
Yeah.
I kind of played around with this experiment and figured out like the different ways to combine things so we could make the most slime we could. Now, who remembers what kind of gas we made when we combined baking soda and vinegar? Carbon dioxide, right? Okay, so what we're doing today is we are combining glue and vinegar in a cup. And I have some glue and vinegar cups in a tray right there. And then in your bottles, I have water. I have about 5 spoonfuls of baking soda and a spoonful of borax. So that's all the ingredients for the 2 reactions. Now what we're gonna do first is everyone is going to take a cup of glue. Can everyone reach 1 cup of glue and vinegar mix? So it's sort of equal parts glue and vinegar. And I just put them in a paper bathroom pouring cup.
So this is a little concoction of like baking soda, vinegar, and water.
This is water, 5 spoonfuls of baking soda and a spoonful of borax.
Got it.
Yep.
The borax, the baking soda, and the water.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Okay, and in their little bathroom cups, they have about half glue and half vinegar.
Got it.
So that's what we need for our reaction. Now, do you guys want to make white slime or colorful slime?
Colorful.
Yeah, so everyone put a few drops of food coloring in your, not in your bottle, in your glue mix.
Uh-huh.
And then stir it up really well. So put it in your glue, that's right, stir it up really well. Everything's more fun with food coloring, right?
The color makes it all better.
Yeah,
Honestly.
And when you're outside, do you really have to worry about staining stuff other than
No.
clothes? No.
That's what I love about doing science outside.
Yeah, it rocks. Oh, I'm happy to help. Okay, now go ahead and stir it up.
These
Okay.
look like gnomes.
They do look like gnomes. Oh, that's a little
Gnomes.
craft project for you, Happy.
Coming
Put
up next on the Happy House,
some little
gnome
eyes.
bottles. Yes, okay.
Okay, so what you're gonna do now is you're going to pick up your bottle of water and baking soda and borax and really shake it up well. We're gonna mix it, mix it up. Shake it up. Okay,
Shake, shake,
shake, shake, shake. Now set it down on the ground in front of you and take the lid off. Okay? Nice. And now we're gonna start our chemical reaction. We're gonna make our glue with bubbles trapped in it. Make a little pouring spout on your cup and go ahead and pour that glue vinegar solution down into the water, okay? Or not the water, down into your water with borax and baking soda.
help.
I'll help you. So you did a good job mixing.
Yeah, here. So mix it up.
All right, you
and
ready? You
then
want to help me?
Make
Can
our
you help
little-
me?
Remember, we've got it.
Mine is exploding.
Make it.
Well, it's not going to explode quite like the volcano, but look at that. How cool is that?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, that, uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. It's tipping. Oh, we got some slime on the ground, but it doesn't matter because we're
No.
outside.
Can I touch it?
Okay, do you guys want to touch your slime?
Okay.
Oh my gosh, look how, is it puffy? Okay, that is really good slime, you guys.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, look
Oh,
at yours.
that's good.
Okay, so what we've done is we've made the slime, but while the glue molecules are cross-linking, the carbon dioxide bubbles get trapped inside, and it's awesome.
It almost
right?
looks like shaving cream in a way, but I don't know if
kind
it
of
feels
does.
like that.
Well, I think you should feel it.
Maybe.
Yeah, come on. How does it feel, you guys?
Oh,
it is slimy.
It's slimy. So, what do you think?
I love it.
We combine the two experiments.
They're alien
I think, how did you, when you do your experiments, Liz, and I know you are a scientist by profession, but how do you even come up with these things? You just try things?
I do.
Yeah.
So, you know, the volcano experiment is a classic science experiment.
Yes.
The slime is another classic one. But I do lots of outreach with kids, and they're always mixing stuff together when we're done, adding more of this and that. And I thought, I wonder what would happen if I tried to combine these. So I just literally messed up my kitchen table, played with it until I figured it out.
So sometimes with science, more is more.
More is more.
More is more. I love your book too, this outdoor science lab for kids. One, I love getting outside with my kids, but two, everything is so easy and accessible, and the kids learn, but they're having fun.
They're having fun and they're getting some fresh air in the process.
That's the most important part. We need to do some winter experiments.
Oh, I'm in.
All right, let's do it.
All right.